Well, that's a fresh drop right there. That one's coming with me. That is in great condition. I don't recall this being here yesterday when I walked by. I walked past this sign 3 times. Well, twice. 3 times? Twice. Twice I've walked by this sign. That way and this way, and now 3rd time coming back. There it is, R&R Trucking LLC, Masonville, Arkansas. US DOT 332-1638. That is coming with me. That's going in a box back home to Indiana. Well, I'm not even going to disturb this. I'm going to show you just the way I seen it. 3, huh? Oh my goodness. 3. The 3 was up. Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, you reckon? Maybe so. That's pretty cool to find a single die out here amongst all the gravel and all the dirt and grass and trash, and to find a single die on the side of the road with the 3 up in the air. That's pretty awesome. Well, I'd have to say that one there is worth keeping. That is a nice drill bit right there, and I bet you right there, I bet you that one's designed for concrete. What do you say? You think it's designed for concrete? I do believe it is. Yes, I will be gathering this. That is for certain. A lot of this stuff right here is 1,500 pound weight pull. So I will be putting this in my pocket, and I will be shipping this in a box back home to Indiana. That's a bunch of that right there. There's about 25, 30 feet of that right there. I will definitely be throwing this into a box and shipping it back home. Some of this stuff right here is the much wider, thicker stuff is up to, if I remember correctly, I think it's up to 5,000 pounds. You can lift a car with some of this stuff right here. I think they call this here mule tape. I think that's what they call this stuff right here. It's kind of a little wet right now, but this stuff, man, I tell you what, it lasts forever. I got a piece of it over here with it right now, somewhere around here on here somewhere. Well, may have done lost it. I normally keep a piece with me, and that stuff is just heavy, durable, strong stuff. So that's definitely going in a box and shipping it back home to Indiana. What we got down here? I see something glistening down here. I didn't know what this was. Just chrome crap. Alright, well, my eyes are always on the ground, and I'm always looking for treasure. And there's a leather glove. Might still be a good one. What's the name brand on that right there? Tillman. I'm going down the road here, I might find the match to it. That'd be a mighty fine glove right there. That's leather right there. I like that one. That one there's up going in the pocket too. Going down the road here, might find the other one, or the other one might be up the road there somewhere. Well, it's not a mat cap like the last one was, but it's still a fuel cap, and I will still save it. Oh my goodness, that's a big one right there. Oh my goodness, that's a big one. I mean, it's not big, but it's just deep. What we got on there? DC 200 S16. We got Volvo right there on there. SFI. That's a swell one right there. I like that one. That one's going in the pocket and going in the box. Well, right yonder's a fresh drop. And I'm gonna drop that, and I'm gonna drop that, and then I'm gonna pick this up and see how fresh this drop is right here. That looks like it might still turn on. It's got a little bit of dew on the front right here. See what we got here. I ain't getting it turned on or nothing here. Maybe I ain't hitting the right button. Is there a button on top? No, no button on top. There's a volume button there. I don't know, but that's a fresh drop right there. That's kind of cool. I found me a phone. I ain't found one in a couple days. Yeah, a couple weeks actually. I think I was just coming into Marks, Mississippi a couple weeks ago before the last time I found a phone. Well, there's a fancy little styrofoam ball, bobber, fishing bobber. If I can get it. There, yeah, see the plunger, yeah. That's pretty neat. I've never seen a bobber like that before. Full styrofoam ball. That's pretty neat. Yep, I'll be gathering those up. That is for certain. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at there. That's no doubt. I don't know. Maybe something a fisherman may have lost out here. Yeah. Yep, them surgical scissors for sure. Cool.